thanks of the giving. It's giving thanks. Brooke and I went to Athens.
A little bit of run the ball. Like
Run the damn ball.
Yeah, like a little. On that note, random separate note, everyone is pregnant.
Ooh.
Yes. You're
add some
the
flair.
CEO of the vibes.
It's the holiday season. Hello, you guys. What's up? Welcome back to Gals on the Go podcast. It's Danielle.
And Brooke, happy Wednesday. How we doing?
Happy Wednesday. Happy day before Thanksgiving if you're listening live. Happy Thanksgiving Eve, as they say.
Yes.
Blackout Wednesday. You know, there's lots of words for it.
Yes, there are. Hope you guys are all having a wonderful start to the holiday season. I've started saying happy holidays to people when I
know.
greet them, you know? Like, I'm like, oh, well, thanks for the happy holidays. Yeah,
It's so
it feels appropriate.
It really does, and it feels so warm and fuzzy to say.
It does. No matter what you say, because it's like, I feel like from now to the end of the year, there's just so much going on. So it could be anything.
It could literally be your birthday. Like,
yeah,
it is all holidays. It's the holiday season. We are so excited. My voice is a little raspy right now because I was just screaming away. Brooke and I went to Athens. I didn't realize it had been, like, I knew it's been since 2019, but like 5 years is like a long time that you.
I know. 5 years. Yeah. I mean, I went since I graduated once. Like, a few months after I graduated, I went for your birthday.
That's so iconic. Quit your job and came to my birthday party.
Wow, that was a fun weekend. But yeah, it's been 5 years since I've been back. And it was so exciting. Spotify reached out to us and was like, hey, do you guys want to come to Athens this weekend and see a concert and cheer on the Dogs for the Tennessee game?
Yeah, that was
so iconic. So thank you to Spotify for having us. And wow, I mean, we'll get all into that.
We will get all into that. We will. But so welcome to the Georgia recap / Thanksgiving episode. There will be no green bean casserole in this week's
green. They've been booted. They're out of.
We're done talking about green bean casserole, but it is fun to get in the holiday spirit. So we'll talk a little bit more about that later. But of course, we have to do some housekeeping. Sweep.
We do. And we have a lot coming up. I mean, we're talking about the holiday season, but like we've got big shows on the horizon.
No, literally, like if you are listening to this live next week, we will be in New York City doing a show.
And it is our holiday spectacular. You gotta come one, come all, come see the gals. So we are heading on December 6th, we will be at Town Hall, back where we played last year.
Yeah.
Such an iconic venue and just such a great night out. And I know a lot of you guys have been waiting, holding out to get your tickets, but now it's next week. Hurry, get them now.
It's a great girls' night, or bring your boyfriend, your husband, your girlfriend, your mom, your dad, your brother. Like, there is truly something for everything. I feel like we hit just all the different topics, and it's going to be buzzy. I think we have some influencer friends coming. Yes. It's going to be a good time. It's the holiday special. We'll have DJ Rocky going at it.
Yes.
And then also, if it's of interest to you and you're in need of an outfit for the show, or you just want to come meet us and chit chat, we're doing a pregame at Pickle, if you will, on Thursday, December 5th from 6 to 8 p.m. At their store in West Village. We're so excited. We're going to be there for those 2 hours. You can come rent clothes, a cute outfit. Even if you're coming in town for the show, you can easily just return your outfit after the weekend to the storefront. Boom, done. You can do a courier. And the only requirement for entry is that you just need a ticket for the show, because we want everyone to get outfits for the show.
Yeah, fun. So why not do a little meet and greet plus, come see a great show. If you guys are like, oh, I don't know, like what, I'm just telling you, just get the tickets. Like, you're going to have fun. You're going to see people in the crowd. Also, our friends and family will be there. So if you're like, I've always wanted to, people sliding into our brother's DMs, why not shoot your shot in person?
Yeah, that's
Step right
true. That is so true.
Not even joking, honestly.
No, they are literally both single, I do believe.
That is the thing.
That is the thing. But it's going to be a really good time. Yeah, we blocked off like a ton of tickets for our friends and family. So it's going to be a packed house in that regard. And we're so excited. But we also are coming to a ton of other cities that
we'll also have special guests and things like that. Lots going on in all of the cities. So all of the cities will be feeling love. Just don't you worry. Don't you worry.
Yeah. So we'll be in New York City at Town Hall, as you guys know, on Friday, December 6th. We're so excited. Then January 16th, Irvine, California. January 17th, San Francisco.
That's going to be a time. We are going to the Palace of the Fine Arts, which I know is like an iconic venue in San Francisco.
So beautiful.
We are going to have some special guests for that show too. Things coming on that. So get excited. Get your tickets. January 17th.
January 17th, San Francisco. We hope to see you there.
Yeah.
Tickets are literally everywhere. You can find the links in our bio, in the description, everything. January 23rd, we'll be in Miami, Florida. If you are a Florida gal pal, that's where we will be. So that is the one Florida place we're going to. I know my family's doing a road trip down. My brother might be bringing friends. Like, I don't know. We'll see if they're allowed.
No, that's so fun. That's perfect. I'm here for it. And, make it a little gals weekend if you want, whatever you want to do.
I mean, you know where we'll be. January 25th, we have Atlanta, Georgia. We met so many people this weekend that are coming to the Atlanta show. So we're really pumped about that. February 13th, Boston, where Gretchen will be our guest.
Yes.
We cannot wait. February 20th, St. Louis. We're coming to the Midwest, baby.
We are. We will be at the pageant in St. Louis. Get your tickets. Come see the gals. We love the Midwest, and we know that you guys show up and show out for us, and it will be just such a fun time.
Oh, yeah.
The best energy.
Oh, I know. I can't wait. We've gotten lots of messages from girlies coming to the St. Louis show, so that makes us really excited. February 21st, we'll be in Chicago because we had to come back to Chicago. You guys were so fun last time. And February 22nd, Cincinnati. February 22nd, we will be at Bogart's. Come see the gals.
Oh, yeah.
But apparently Bogart's in like that area is like a fun spot. Oh. So I hear. So we're going to be in a good situation. So I can't wait to.
And that will be the end of like not that we won't go out the other nights, but that's the end of a 3-day leg. So maybe we'll be, the gals might be out and about.
Yeah, we have a friend that like opened a bar there. Yeah. So like maybe we'll go. But yeah, we're ready to have a time at Bogart's. And then we will be going to Texas. So March 6th, Houston, we are going to the House of Blues. I know, like that sounds so iconic.
It is iconic.
It's giving Freaky Friday. Don't they perform at the House of Blues?
It reminds me of we did something in LA and they have a location there. And I remember seeing it and being like, wow, House of Blues. Like we went to like a party or something.
Yeah, I think it was like VidCon or something. Yes. Yeah, and it was so fun.
And I remember thinking like, wow, that is so big time. And that's legit. The gals will be at the House of Blues in Houston. Cool. And the Texas shows are also going to be fun. We have some friends, influencer friends and whatnot that will be coming to those shows.
Yeah.
So get excited.
This is so true. And then lastly, we'll be ending the tour on March 7th in Dallas. There's no place like Dallas. So we will see you guys there. We're so excited. Get your tickets. And galsandthego.podcast.com, or we have our link tree, which is linked in the bio, that has all the cities linked out. So it's easy.
For sure. Yeah. Can't wait to see you guys, and maybe eventually we'll stop bothering you about this. No, I'm joking.
Maybe probably never, because we really just want to see you guys there.
I know, and we hate getting messages afterwards.
No, don't even get me started.
Oh my god, I can't believe I missed it. They came to my city. I'm like, I swear we told everybody about this.
No, like I think we're a little obnoxious about it. So I don't know.
We want to make sure though, but we want to make sure we cross our T's and dot our I's.
It's a really fun show, and it's not just a live podcast, I promise. Like we're getting in the audience, we're playing games, we've got a DJ, like cool.
Even if like I feel like there's a lot of podcasts I kind of talked about last week, how I like half listen to some, like I have a few that are in your like my B-list, C-list even. Like if we're completely fine, if we're a B-list, C-list podcast of yours, actually, I'll take it. At least we're on the list.
We're on the rotation.
I would still come to our show because it's like you'll still have a blast.
Yes, we've gotten really great feedback.
Yes.
So not to toot our own horn.
Yeah, I know. But
it was a good time. Well, should we get into our favorite, like what we're loving?
Let's do it.
And then go from there?
For sure. Yes.
Okay, what are you loving, Brooke?
So I am loving the Skinny Confidential Brow Peptide. I think that's what it's.
Ooh.
Yes. So I love it. I fully bought this myself. I saw that she was coming out with it. And she was like, she's known. I feel like Lauren Bostic is like kind of known for her brows, and she just like products in general. And I feel like I was like in need of this. So I was like, okay, I'll order it. The packaging, so cute. It's like bright pink, of course. And it's just nice. I feel like a lot of brow products I've used, they ooze on the side. Ugh. Like they're just like, they aren't like, they don't clean up nicely. This stuff is so good. It's like a thicker brow product that has a little comb and also a little doe foot applicator. It's like both in one, kind of like half and half. And you can brush it through. I've been doing it honestly twice a day because I need this one eyebrow. I've been struggling with growth. And I'm like, we're going to put it into overdrive. And I swear I've already seen it. I've been using it for like, I think 3 weeks now, 2.5 weeks. The second I opened the package, I was like, I'm going to start using this twice a day. And Kat was like, I'm seeing results from it. And I was like, now I'm really on it. And I have to tell you, I just love it. Yeah.
Oh, that's really exciting.
And it wears well under makeup. Or you could just,
I know what you mean by that.
It doesn't get crusty.
Yeah. So even if you reapply it, it's good to go.
Like it throughout the day.
Yeah.
As long as
you have to reapply it? For not because you need to, it looks better, but because you want to like have more.
I do it like in my AM and PM routine, like skincare routine.
PM
more so.
Covered. Yeah.
PM, yes. Yeah, you could do PM uncovered. BM uncovered.
BM uncovered. Never gets old.
BM uncovered.
Peptide
and this is the peptide. That's what I mean. I mean, you can reapply. I don't like put it on after I have makeup on because it's like a growth product.
Oh, okay. That's what I was
It's not it's not like it can be a brow gel if you want it to be, but it's really, I think, more of like a skincare product.
I like that.
From what I understand, because it's like, I don't know all the ingredients in it, but it's, I want to say it's like castor oil plus like peptide. So if
peptides just sound good.
A little thicker.
A little thicker.
Yeah.
I love that.
It's a little expensive, but I have to say it's pretty good. So.
Well,
and those Black Friday sales, they're coming on Friday.
BFCM or BFCM.
Yes.
You're seeing that every Black Friday, Cyber Monday.
Wow.
Prepared to be sick
internal lingo.
Yeah, internal lingo.
That's like corporate
room drops, beefy.
Yes.
Why do I keep saying beefy?
I don't know.
BFCM.
It's maybe that's like what your brain just associated
it
as. It's like, oh, it's BFCM week.
Yeah, it's so funny how everyone has their little like things.
Slang,
if you will.
Yeah. What are you loving?
I am loving a heatless curling method. I think I'm not sure. I can't remember the original girl that posted it, but then Abby Buffo kind of took it upon herself to make it her own.
Okay.
And it's sock curls. I'm sure you've seen this.
I've seen this.
I really think you should try it.
Really?
Yes. I am like, so basically Abby Buffo is an amazing influencer. She's one of those people like Acquired Style that is just meant to be an influencer.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes. I know a few of these. Lauren Tibby, I feel the same way about her.
Lauren Tibby, Lauren Wolf. Like these girls just know how to get our attention. And I love her so much. She's so kind and her content is amazing. So she posted this heatless curl method where she uses socks. And you can go on the internet and just look up her name and see it. Or I've done it in one of my TikToks too. But the one thing I don't like is you put the sock in your mouth and then you wrap your hair around the sock. And then it's just like weird to have a sock in your mouth.
Is it a regular sock?
So what she did is she changed it to be a fuzzy sock instead. So it's kind of like a thicker sock, which I think what she meant by doing that is to make the curls a little bit bigger, more blowout vibes.
Tight.
Rather than a tight curl. I want to try it with a regular sock one day, but loving with a fuzzy sock.
Love.
I cannot believe the results. The only thing is the front pieces. So what she does is she sleeps in a hair roller, which I thought was wild. And I tried it. And you know what? I did wake up and my hair roller was still there, but I don't find it curls it super well. So got to figure out what to do with those front pieces.
Oh, so this is more for the back.
No, this is for the front. Well,
no, you do the roller in the front, but then in the back you do the sock.
So sock on either side. You kind of look like
socks.
Two socks. Yeah, you look hilarious. Like Ryan says, I look like an elephant because it's like too great. You know, it's like funny.
Yeah.
And then just like your front, like little front pieces, face framers.
Yeah, I feel like sleeping in the roller, like I would be tugging on my hair a bit. You know, like when you like kind of like remove the roller, how it's like.
Yeah, it doesn't feel.
Not that it tears at your hair, but
no,
you know
what
I'm
does.
saying.
It feels like hair. But so I did that once and I didn't mind it, but need to figure that out. Regardless, like it's so amazing and it's so comfortable because it's socks.
Wow.
So I am like obsessed. I've been going to bed every night. Like if my hair's already curled, I just do it anyways. Like literally in Athens, I was drunk going to bed, putting in my socks. I'm like waiting for Ryan to fall asleep.
Oh, that's
so not cute, but obsessed. So
yeah,
I love a heatless curl.
That's great. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I feel like you've been, since you've gotten the extensions, you're big on the heatless curls.
Yeah, because it's just easier.
And I feel like the hair is maintainable for longer.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely. That's definitely a part of it. Like if I had shorter hair, I wouldn't suggest, but your hair is really long. So
wow, really?
Really
long.
Yeah. Speaking of, I wanted to ask you how your Accutane journey is. Not speaking
of. Yes.
But
no, that is speaking of because my hair's greasy is hell today because I have so much dandruff because I'm so dry. That's also why.
It's a dry time of year.
It is that combined, but at the same time, like I'm happy that I'm doing it now.
Definitely.
And like getting the bulk of it over now.
Mm-hmm.
On that note, random separate note, everyone is pregnant. I've literally had 4 pregnancy announcements yesterday on my feed.
Yeah. Oh, you had
from
4.
people I follow.
I saw 2.
2 that like people we
know.
both would know, and then 2 other people that I know that I was like, wow, like this is crazy.
Pregnant.
No, but then I was like, wow, I guess it's kind of nice to be pregnant in the winter because you can kind of like chill and do your thing.
Yeah.
Not pregnant, just on Accutane. Actually, I can't get pregnant.
Yeah, you had to
literally had to swear
them. Yeah, swear
I won't get pregnant.
Yeah, don't worry.
But I think it's good to do in the winter because it's kind of like, yeah, you're in it anyways. Versus the summer, I'm like, I want to be out and about in the sun and like you burn easily and stuff. So whatever. But I'm dry. I'm dry all over. That's the update. I wasn't expecting to have that as my side effect because I'm not on a high dosage and I'm only like at this point like 3.5 weeks in. I was like,
I know. I didn't think you'd feel that so soon into it.
I mean, it's not like my skin is flaking off. I'll say that, but I'm getting ahead of it. I am getting ahead of it by moisturizing.
Locking.
My lips especially, I did notice like cuts. Like I've never had cuts on my lips. I've never been that type of person.
I remember that.
Yeah. So just got to keep everything really hydrated. I'm struggling on the hair of it all. If you guys were on Accutane, like I'm seeing oils people use. I like put like literally like rosemary oil in my hair because it's just so like dry.
Yeah. Your scalp.
Yes. Yeah. But even like I feel like it's bleeding into my, like I had to put oil in my hair too because I was like, wow, just.
Yeah, I know what you mean. So it's like, let me get some oils in there, something. Yeah, I'm sure there's a whole Accutane community.
There is in my community. There is. Oh yeah, it's all online.
Are you in there?
I started. Well, I'm on like Accutane TikTok a little bit.
That's good. Mm-hmm. That's important.
So it's good. Yeah, we're all in this together.
Yeah. Well.
Yes.
I'm really happy for you though.
No, it's good. I'm glad I'm doing it, and I don't really see any results. People are like, "Do you see results?" I'm like, "No, I don't." No, I don't. Honestly, my skin's like pretty much exactly the same. I wouldn't say it's worse.
No, that would be crazy if you saw something.
Yeah, right?
Yeah. I think it's good that you're getting dry, which means it's like it's in you and it's working. Yeah. But yeah, no.
And then some people say it gets worse before it gets better. So I'm not sure if that's true. It's not true for everybody from what I understand.
I don't think it's true for everyone. And like you said, you're like have a smaller dose. For me, unfortunately, it was true. But I was like on it. Like I was on Accutane, like heavy. Yeah.
Every month. Do you remember if you scaled up every month? No, you don't remember?
I know.
I know.
16. I was 18 actually.
Yeah.
Is that what you're supposed to do?
I think it depends. Like if there's different methods to it all, and it's a whole like I know. But anyways, that's the thing. Thanks for checking in. Yeah,
it's important too. We'll do check-ins every now and then.
Thank you. No, I definitely felt tipsy after like 2 drinks, and so I stopped. I only had like 2 drinks, but it's kind of nice because I like really felt the effects of that. I was like, whoa, I am.
You were like, all right, Accutane, hello. And like, you're so careful anyways. So it's fine.
No, I really don't drink a lot anyways. But then I was like, oh, okay. If this is how it be, then
this is how it be.
My little nights out, I guess.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, we had a weekend in Athens.
We had a weekend.
Wow.
So fun. How was it coming back to Athens? Like, how did it feel? Like driving in?
It felt like no time had passed at all, like in a weird way when I first like pulled up and everything. Like of course, like the mental map still like exists in my head. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like my sense of direction still, I'm like I was like amazed at how.
Oh yeah. Well, you have a really good sense of direction already. So
thank you. But you know what I mean? Like I was like, oh wow, let's go to this restaurant that's in this place. And of course, new restaurants, new stores like have opened and closed. It's interesting the way like my favorite boutique's not my favorite anymore. We do shopping, like that sort of stuff. And just the vibe, I feel like is a little different, but I can't tell if the vibe is different because I'm out of it or if it's because it just is different these days.
What do you think the vibe, you mean what we were talking about? It felt like quiet there.
It did feel a little quiet, but I'm trying to think what else like.
Or maybe how you felt there.
I don't even know. Like, I feel like I was just people watching, looking at groups of other college students. And I was like, was I like this in college or is it different now? And I just like, I can't put my finger on what it is.
Yeah. No, that's true.
It just felt different.
No, also it's been a minute.
It probably is just because it's been 5 years since I was a senior. So that means when I started, I can't even think about it. Yeah.
I love Athens though, because it really is such an alumni friendly city.
It is.
Like I'm sure in moments you felt old.
Like, I didn't. I really didn't. But
it's not that.
No, there's people with their kids and
that vibe.
It is very much so like, and even if you didn't go, like I feel like we're very, I will say, dogs bark together. Like
no dog barks alone.
No, yeah. It doesn't matter if you're an alumni or not. Like I feel like it's still accepting, but like if you're an alumni, it's like obviously more exciting.
Definitely. Definitely. No, I definitely agree with that. How many times can I say definitely?
Tell me about your experience though. You've been back quite a few times since, but first time this year. Would you say that was like a good representation of a good weekend?
I think so. It was definitely a busy weekend, which last year I've gone every year once in the fall. Maybe one year I went twice because I went when my friends still went there.
Mm-hmm.
Did I send you this? I can't even remember. Did I send you the apartments building? This apartment building is opening up in Athens. I'm obviously not, but like it is so, it's like our apartment in Athens. It's going to be called the Drake. Also so cool.
I haven't seen this.
Oh my God. I'm like crazy. It was next to Georgia Heights, which is where I used to live. And they're building it right now. It's like above that Target, like over there. And there's going to be like it's like luxury residences. It's sexy. I'm like so excited for whatever students live there. I don't know if it's going to be like a condo place where people buy, if it's more for like alumni. I have to show you after. Like it's so sick. Like Athens was always cool, but it's like really developing, like really cool apartments.
Even in my 4 years there, I saw it completely. Like it was my freshman year. We had like there were like some cool swanky apartment buildings, but like while I was there, they built so many of them. I feel like
so many.
Yeah.
Which is great. I mean, there's lots of places to live now. And I think going to school in Georgia, both of us lived in downtown at one point, and that was nice, like being able to walk around.
Oh, and I totally forgot because I mean, I don't feel like my neighborhood in New York is like this. There is just so much, like they really maximize real estate there.
Yeah.
And everything is open seemingly. I feel like there's barely any businesses that are closed. Like if a restaurant goes out, something fills it in right away.
You're so right.
It's a very like a thriving business community in the sense of like
people want to
restaurants and boutiques and just there's just a lot going on. Even I feel like there's like a restaurant and then there's like a bar like kind of side adjacent. Like they just make it all
packed. Well, they say there's like the most bars per
capita.
Capita.
I totally believe that though. I mean, it must be a fact, but
definitely.
I feel like you would think in New York, and parts of New York are like that, I guess.
Yeah.
But I feel like for my neighborhood in New York, at least, isn't like there's a lot of like Fort Lease and like things
so many. I was just thinking that. Yeah.
But there, I feel like it's just like people are just waiting to get in there. I swear. One thing goes out, they're like, I'm hopping right in.
You're so right. Even like boutiques that were new boutiques that I had never heard of before. Mm-hmm. It's so funny. Like I like Urban Outfitters. I feel like we both like Urban Outfitters. I don't go a lot as much, but in Athens, like I love that Urban Outfitters.
So the merchandising there,
they know
they deserve an award. I don't know what they should be flown around the country and taught how to merchandise at other Urban Outfitters. Free idea for you.
Yeah.
Like truly, they're doing amazing things.
I know. You got something there, right?
I got a few things.
Yeah.
I got a last minute dress, a skirt. I didn't bring the appropriate garments for the weather.
Yeah, no, it was a little bit all over the place. Like some days it was like super hot, but like cold at night.
Yeah, the temp. I forgot that in Georgia there's such a big temperature range in the day.
Yes, definitely.
Like you wake up and it's 40. By the end of the day, it's 75. And you're like, how did this? Yeah.
And I forgot how hilly it is. And the hotel we were both staying at was like a little bit outside of downtown. So, I mean, we got our steps in.
I know.
Like I felt like
the game,
the day of the game. Forget
about those steps. Yeah.
Yeah, no, that was really fun. We went to Polly's multiple times.
Thank you for arranging for that because it is hard, guys, to get. These are like cool places that like you normally take reservations, but Danielle hooked it up.
They're the
manager
best.
Came over and like thanked me for coming. I was like, thank you for having me.
I told him you better, Brooke. I didn't say you better, but
Brooke
I said
Mitchell's
arriving.
Is here.
And he was like, and one of the servers told me, she was like, they told us like some podcasters were coming. And when I realized it was you and Brooke, I got so excited.
God, that's so sweet.
We're in the Polly's group chat. Like,
wow.
The gals are coming to town. We had some O-bombs. We met so many of you.
That was so crazy. I haven't been back in 5 years. No. So I just wasn't expecting that. I was like, I'm old, irrelevant.
I know you think
ancient.
That. They're gal pals.
Oh my God. You guys are amazing. Seriously.
Yeah.
So many people that I met that were like, I came to this school because of you and Danielle. I met quite a few that I was like, my God.
Sweet.
That is.
I know, because they were like out of state girlies.
It's like, do you like it? Like, just
that's always the same. I was like, well, did you like it? Or are you enjoying it? Like, yes.
Okay, good. Yeah, that's like, positive experience. That's the ultimate influence. Influencing someone where to go to college.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
No, that's big. So you're welcome, UGA.
Yes, I know. We're open to any sort of plaque. Maybe we could do the Gals and the Go podcast studio at the Tate Student Center or something.
I would love to do a Gals and the Go live show there one day if the opportunity presented itself.
And you said that actually a while ago, and I was like, I don't think we have.
You didn't think
there.
we were relevant there anymore.
I doubted you.
Do you feel better about that?
I do, but
a lot of them were seniors. they were seniors. So senior Georgia girls, show your freshman year friends, Gals and Ghosts.
Introduce them.
So we can
That's
go back.
really, really funny.
I absolutely adore the holidays, but shopping for everyone on my list can be overwhelming. But thank gosh, I saw that Skims launched their holiday shop, and it got me in the holiday spirit. I mean, I might have gotten myself a few things, but it's really the best destination for all of my gifts. There's even a few pieces for myself that I already got. So everyone in my family is getting Skims for the holidays. Like, I don't make the rules. My mom typically every year for Christmas actually will get me something from Skims, which, Mom, if you're listening, I really hope you're going to continue that tradition because I love Skims. I think it's such a great price point. Everything is such great quality. I've been loving the Fits Everybody Scoop bralette. It's such a lovely bralette, and the Skims holiday shop has them packaged in the cutest boxes, so it's great for stocking stuffers. Seriously, also their underwear. I mean, they have the Fits Everybody Cheeky Briefs gift wrapped in the cutest boxes, also ready to go. I mean, you guys already know I have multiple colors in the Soft Lounge sleep set, and it's in the Skims holiday shop. It's so good. They have some great seasonal colors that are perfect for the holidays. I will be drinking my hot cocoa, if you know, you know, in my Soft Lounge sleep set. So shop Skims holiday, shop at skims.com, available in styles for women, men, kids, and even pets. I think I need to get something for Finley. If you haven't yet, be sure to let them know we sent you. Please, after you place your order, select podcast in the survey and select our show in the drop-down menu that follows.
But you had a good time. We won, so obviously you guys are in good spirits.
Oh yeah. It was a great game. You had some great seats.
Yeah, I did. We were going and I said, girls, we're getting the right seats, you know.
Obviously.
That's my new thing. I'm really splurged. I've decided, not for everything, but moving forward, I kind of started this with John Summit when I got us the tickets on the floor.
Yeah.
I was like, moving forward, I'm getting good concert seats.
Yeah.
And that's like a real adult decision that you make when you're like, oh no, it's the same experience everywhere, to like, no, I want to be in it. And you're
willing to,
I don't go to enough things to be like, for it to be like, oh, this is like ridiculous, you know?
Right. It's like, all right, if I'm going, you know, I maybe like a good view or
exactly whatever
priority
your thing is. My thing was like, you know, with the specific concert, I knew I wanted to dance. This one, I was like, I want a good view.
Yeah.
What was that like?
I have priorities sometimes, like for Broadway shows in particular. Like, I want to be on the aisle so I can pee as soon as intermission.
Valid. Completely valid.
But it's different priorities based off of what you're going to.
Exactly. No, that's a great point. Some people say the first row in the section, it doesn't matter what section, that my parents like have been doing that. So if you're in the 100, 200, whatever you're in, just be the first row so that you have no obstruction.
That's so true. There's like a clearing before the next section. That's a hot tip. That's very good.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So with your seats, you had an appearance.
I did make it took me all of these years to make an appearance on like one of these like Georgia meme pages. Can you imagine? Like, I literally went to school there for 4 years. Like, I did everything, and like
nope.
9 years later, I ended up on the freaking page.
So funny.
And apparently a lot of people that I know follow this account, because the amount of times that I was sent this, personal friends, you guys tagging me in this, it was
the comments were so like, oh my gosh, is that Brooke Michio? Like
Old Road Georgia, but like not Old Road, like Old Road Georgia. Like, it's pretty. I thought that it was like a niche account, but it's like not.
I think I probably follow it. I feel like everyone follows that,
and it's just like a Georgia meme page for sports, mostly, or like the school
mostly, but it usually, I guess, revolves around that.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you. Let me tell you about these seats. Great seats, wonderful. I actually asked you before. I was like, am I sitting in a Georgia? Can you ask Ryan if are in a Georgia section? I just want to make sure, because there are some sections that are like the visitor section.
Yeah.
I was just like buying them. I actually bought them on Game Time. Literally amazing.
Game Time.
Yes. And it was almost too good of a deal that I was like, not an ad, but
it's nice because you can get that all in pricing and you don't.
No, seriously.
No surprise fees.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I was like, I feel like these seats are too, like, I was like, are they in the Tennessee section? Like, I had to ask. They were not.
Yeah, because I remember we got to the stadium and I was like, okay, this is okay, good. So I saw a sea of orange like on the left side from our view, and you were good.
I was safe.
Yeah.
I was safe. And yeah, so I asked before I was cleared. We got to our seats. We're surrounded by some good people, you know, lots of Georgia fans, like really of all ages. Then in front of us, I noticed these two people were together. a boy and a girl, and very clearly a couple. Actually, she had a ring on her finger, which was beautiful. We did notice.
Beautiful.
She was in Georgia gear.
Oh.
He was in Tennessee orange.
House divided.
And in the full garb, like
Wow,
full whatever. Yeah. They were the cutest couple, though, I have to say. Like, I mean, my guy was going through it. Like, he went through the full spectrum of emotion, similar to Ryan at the Alabama game.
Oh, that vibe. Got it.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know, he was going through it, but he was passionate. And she was supportive. She was his rock. And we're watching this whole thing, and like, I guess Maddie was the one to really figure out what was happening. She was like, "Oh my God, the Georgia fans around these people are being so mean to this guy.
Really?
So mean. No." And I was like, "What?" And at first I didn't see it. And then I saw,
don't like that.
At one point when we were cheering, the streamers on like the pom-pom, they were ripping them off and throwing them on him. I'm not even kidding, Danielle. Like, is that not like?
I have never seen that.
That's what I'm
awful.
saying. Like that, in that moment, I was like, I don't associate with Georgia.
Yeah,
fans.
like
that's what we do. Like, that's not
no,
cool.
not at all. I mean, did Maddie agree? Like, I have not seen
Maddie was
that.
like pissed. That's what she was like,
okay.
I'm going to tell him to stop, basically.
Yeah. Especially when we're winning. Like, that's like when we were at the Alabama airport.
Exactly.
It's like, if you already won, like,
and it's not like he's
that.
yelling profanities or anything.
No.
Like, he was just sitting there, like, yes.
And trying to be there for his girlfriend, too. And, like, she was trying to be there for him. Yes. Like, just let them go through it.
No, seriously, fiance. I could tell that they would have a tough car. They were going to have a tough car ride home no matter what. So, like, you know, like, this has got to be the worst day of the year for them. I was thinking about it.
Yeah.
They're like, you know, like, everyone has, like,
year.
one, like, day that they hate. Maybe, like, they have bad memories associated with it. Like, this is, like,
that's their day.
It's the Georgia
Yeah, it's like, oh, great, we're rivals.
Anyway, so these people are being terrible to him. And then all of a sudden I noticed, like, a girl a few rows up, like, they were, like, laughing, being loud, borderline, like, pointing. Like, it was straight up giving bullying. Like, I'm not one to be, like, defend the man, defend the whatever. But, like, in this case, I was like, it's just unwarranted at this point. Like, or be more subtle. My God.
That's awful.
And I noticed them take this photo. So I fully saw this happen. I noticed them take the photo because then I see them spin their phone around. So I'm like, I'm just trying to show you. I'm like, nothing's on my phone. Because I saw the picture on it. I was like,
are they?
Oh, they just took a picture of him, like,
so rude,
sitting there. And I saw it and I was like, that was so weird. Like, I said it.
Oh, and that's you in the photo being like,
yes. Yeah. Because I saw what they were doing. They were, like, essentially pointing and laughing and being whatever. So I was kind of talking shit about them. Not like, I didn't.
You're like, fuck.
Yeah. Anyways,
that's you were standing up for.
So I was making the weirdest face ever in this photo that goes, it wasn't viral, but everyone's like, my God, they did you dirty. Like, I know you don't really look like that. And it is a terrible, terrible photo of me. And there are worse on the internet, I'm sure, but it's pretty bad.
Context is so important.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I was kind of like bitching and moaning a little bit to my friends, being like, because we were all like, what, this is too much.
That's way too much. Like, I do not condone that. Brooke and I do not condone that.
Yeah.
If I ever saw something like that, I'd be like, actually, come on. Like, I've seen guys chirp each other. Like, if you're walking on the street, like, horns down, voles down, whatever, stuff like that, whatever. It's like a mutual. But when you're already winning and then you're picking on the one guy in the
that's
stands.
Totally. Okay. And then this is my thing. So then I saw them take that photo, like, and I literally said, like, we talked about it. Like, me and my friends, like, we were like, oh, they took this photo. But then it went up so fast, like, because we were walking. That was a tour in the fourth quarter. I saw that happen. And then we were walking home from the game and I started getting tagged in it. And
really? Oh, so I was late when I sent it to you.
Yeah, that's why. I was like, I fully had 12 hours to process this.
Oh,
like,
my God. Yeah, I didn't see it till the next morning.
So I was like, wow, did they take that photo and DM it to the account right away? Like, it's giving Gossip Girl. It's like, I'll post this photo. Like, I don't, my guy just wants to watch the game. Like, anyways. So I was in we'll put the picture in the newsletter and everything. If you're like, what is this picture? What's going on?
You really
that was that. I didn't want to get involved, but they took a picture of me. So now I get involved.
Now I'm involved and I don't approve of this. And I think that's so fair.
Yeah. Meanwhile, there was a really sweet subscriber like behind me and she was so sweet and like all the rows around. So hopefully they did. They heard anything. They just know I was talking about them because they're.
No, I know. I had this girl sit next to me and she was like, by the way, like, I get really into the game and like I kind of scream. I'm like, oh, no worries. She the whole fucking time was trying to ask her guy to leave. I was like, what are you talking about? She was sitting. I sit sometimes too when it's like, the commercial break. But it was so funny. She was like, just so you know, like I get really into it. And I was like,
no worries, me too.
No worries, we do too. And then I think she was like, oh, okay. Yeah, I wish I never said that. Because she was like, these kids over here are jumping up and down every 5 seconds. Because it was such a good game.
Oh, that's
of course,
so funny.
Wasn't a good start though, because we were literally losing. But
I don't even think you have to give in that environment. I honestly don't even think you have to give a warning. Like everybody's into it.
That's why it was
biggest
weird.
Games of the year. Like
just so you know, I get really into it. I was
That's
like,
so funny.
Okay.
Me when I try to like football.
No, I was like, what? But she actually was really nice. So
I know.
Shit.
Friendly neighbors at the game. No, everybody else around me was lovely.
Doing the high fives at touchdowns. Like, yeah.
Oh, you had a really friendly section. Ours was not that. We were
maybe.
friends.
I think it's Ryan.
Okay.
I think all these guys like look at Ryan and because like they always high five him first and then I'm like, there. You know,
we did have a dad in our section that was literally Ryan in 30 years. Like he was like, a little bit of run the ball, like
that damn ball,
like a little bit of not like commentary, but then cheering so loud and he was so passionate, but like respectful. So
I gotta say, I think it was such a loud crowd, and that like obviously helps us like a home game. But I don't even know if this will make sense or be funny to you, but like obviously you're like screaming when like we're on defense. It's like scream, scream, scream. And one of the times Ryan was being so like he was real. I was like, you're gonna have no voice tomorrow, so I wanted to take a video of him so we could like look at it the next day. And the one time I went to film him, I'm like, nothing's coming out of his ear, but he's like, or out of his mouth, but he's like, he was faking it. It was the funniest
because
thing.
He felt like he had to be a part of it.
He didn't know I was filming, and so I was like, oh my god, I'll get him again. He's like. And I was like, have you been doing that this whole time? He's like, no. Oh my God. The one time I'm like
going one on, one off. Because he's trying to preserve his voice.
He literally bought Advil before the game. So, because he remembers the last Tennessee game, he screamed so loud.
Wow, that's crazy.
So we took some preemptive Advil. Like, no, it's like actually crazy.
Oh, that's wild. I was cheering pretty loud too. I mean, when they were putting up all those things, it was like, get louder.
Yeah, like
I was like, the
sound hurts, or I don't know.
Is that accurate?
I was wondering that.
I think they were just throwing on random numbers.
They're like, you're not going high enough.
We talk about the fireworks that came out of nowhere. Did you know that happens? Or is that
no? I couldn't see them from our seats. I'm really sad. I saw them on your or someone's story.
It happened a lot.
Really? That's what we kept seeing smoke, and we were like, what's this? And
every touchdown, at the fourth quarter, like it happened a lot.
Oh my God.
I'll have to show you the yeah. I mean, that came out of nowhere. Like all of a sudden we're watching the game. It's like, here come the dogs. Like
I saw like those, I guess.
That was like so sick. Yeah.
It was
new. We did not have that back in my day.
No, I didn't realize they were that often.
They started winning some national championships and they said, now you guys can have fireworks.
Yeah. You're so right. Now we have budget. So I guess that.
Oh, and you can drink in the stadium now.
Yeah.
That was completely new. We loved it. The lines are insane. You gotta figure out a system for that because everybody wants a drink. Like
everyone wants a drink. I don't love the drink options still. I would love if they carried mom water, but that's amazing.
They're very limited. They
only had peach high noons.
I know.
I'm pretty sure.
I know.
And then beer.
Oh, no, I drank toasted tea.
I actually wanted to ask you about that because I saw one of your. I was like, "Why is she drinking?"
It was so good. It tasted.
You enjoyed it? I didn't know you were.
I drank it like in high school.
Oh, okay, so like nostalgia.
But like like that was back in my day again before we had seltzers. There was legitimately no such thing as seltzers. Like when I was like in high school.
Oh, in high school,
even freshman year of college, like they were very new. It wasn't really like a mass market thing.
Maybe a little White Claw. The ambassadors are coming.
That was like first, and we were like, "What is?" Yes,
but
it was twisted tea. What else was there? There was like a lemonade type thing, and then Four Loko.
Yeah, Four Loko.
Yeah, so it was familiar to me.
Yeah, you were like, this
feels safe.
Yeah, I know. That's the thing. We got to get some better drinks in the stadium, but it is good that there are drinks there now.
Yeah.
So we'll take it.
Yeah. So anyways, go Dogs. I do need to get back down there more often, and I will. It just requires a lot of planning because, the hotels and everything book up really early.
And it's nice to like plan it when your like friends go at the same time. So it's like coordinating what game everyone's going to.
Yes. I did feel amazing because Spotify booked me first class on the plane, and
cool.
wow, everybody walking past me, I was like, yes, Oh, see you guys.
Oh, sorry. Hello. Oh, see you at the game.
See you guys.
Yep. Don't mind me up here in first class on your way back to college. Like, how cool is that? Full circle moment.
I saw some people that passed me on my way back. I was like, oh, hey.
Oh, hi. I'll see you when we get off the plane. Maybe. I might already be gone.
I'm probably already going to be in my Uber on the way up.
We've both become carry-on bags.
Yeah.
But you know what I still just hate, I'm sure you do too, is the lifting of the bag into the overhead.
Of course. I hit myself in the face this past time.
Oh, that's my fear every time. I'm scared I'm going to hit someone's head. Like straight up. Like, because you have a small little like runway here for you to hoist your bag up on top and everyone's looking at you. You're holding up the line.
You're like wobbling arms.
There's just like no way. And you just hope and pray that a man nearby just grabs it.
Yeah. No. And most of the time, honestly, I mean, they don't really offer.
No, they don't.
What happened to good old, like.
I don't know. And like, obviously Ryan would do it, but a lot of times we don't sit together on the plane because I get like upgraded or whatever. You know, Charlotte hooks it up.
Yeah, of course. She does your thing. Would Ryan be the type to like offer to help? Like, let's just say he's sitting in the aisle seat and like a woman struggling. That's what I'm saying. Like, so I feel like Ryan would. I would like to think Ben would. I know like my dad would. I feel like your dad would. But like, I feel like my brother would. Well, I mean,
I feel like they do. Like all of them do.
That's what I'm saying. But so if by this logic,
if you see
why is no one helping?
Everyone's in such a rush. Like, don't even get me started on. I mean, we always talk about this when the belt signs off and everyone stands up right away. Like, everyone just wants to get off and they could care less about anyone. Like, I think it's getting worse and worse when people starting to cut you. It's like, no, it goes this row, then this row, then this row. No, I don't care if you already have your bag and you're standing. It's my turn.
I agree. Everybody gets a turn. You get a turn. You get a turn.
But yeah, the gals had fun in Athens.
Yes.
And they're just.
Oh, and we saw Meg Maroney.
Yes. And we went to Meg Maroney's concert, which was so cool. We were in the same sorority as her and we knew her. So it was really special to see her like perform in Athens and get to talk to her and see her. Yeah. Really cool.
I'm not even a country gal, but I love her music. Like, it really is. I mean, you know, I'm not a country gal, but I have to say the one song, I'm Not Pretty.
So
I have been listening to it. It is just, to me, that's a bop. Like that
it's
is
like a cool, fun message. It's like, come on.
It's just like, it's fun to listen to.
It's so fun to listen to. It's like a story.
Yes.
And
all of her music is really like great. And I feel like honestly very relatable, I will say. I feel like a lot of, I can't generalize with country, but I feel like a lot of music in general is, some of the messages are like, okay, like, thankfully I can't relate to this. Thankfully I can't. Like, hers are very, you know, about situations.
Real life shit.
And about, like, someone you liked and they didn't like you back. Like, whatever it is.
It's
like,
so true.
Real.
It's not like, I get on my tractor and I go do my thing and I wear my Daisy Dukes. Like,
yeah.
No, it's definitely so true. She's up for a ton of CMA award. I don't even know. Maybe the CMA is already happened.
Good for her.
So hopefully she wins. She showed me her dress that she's wearing today.
Wow.
It's really cute.
Oh, wow.
I know. So
you
hopefully.
Got the stamp of the approval.
Well, because I ran into her I told you, I ran into her at the coffee shop the next morning and she was like, I'll show you. I was like, thank you.
Oh my God.
So
Where, is it in Nashville, the CMA? Is it always in Nashville?
One of them, I think Nashville. One of them's in Texas and one of them's in Nashville. And I feel like the one in Texas already happened. So I feel like.
Could we get you sent to that? How do we do that? Are you trying?
I would love to. Oh, no.
You could just speak it into existence. I think.
The girlies
maybe
are out there.
There's someone out
so
there.
Nice, Brooke. We'll send Brooke to Ultra and Danielle to the CMA Awards.
Wow.
That'll play.
Spotify. I mean,
Spotify. I mean, all things point to Spotify. Yeah. We love Spotify. Follow us on Spotify, you guys.
Yeah.
But yeah, good times. Really proud of Meg Maroney. That's so exciting. And we're just really good time. And it was really cool that we got to both go. I remember we both found out when we were in Texas, we both found out that we were going to get to go on this trip. So that was really exciting. But so kind of pivoting to thanks of the giving. It's giving thanks.
It's giving thanks.
Gals giving. So when this episode's out, where will you be in the world? What will Brooke Michio be up to Thanksgiving week?
What will Brooke Michio be up to? I will be in Florida.
Florida.
Is one hell of. I was waiting for the dun dun. Yeah. I will be in Florida. That is where we go every year.
I love how you say Florida.
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 We used to. If you're not familiar with my family's lore, like we would always go on vacation that week because it was a time that I had off, my brother had off, and we're, so many years apart. It was a time that like we were able to make it work.
Yeah.
My mom gets off for like a few days because no one's really buying food on Thanksgiving.
True.
They buy the day after.
Yeah, the day after Thanksgiving.
No, that's like tough sales. I think like around right there because it's like everyone's like, oh, I'm stuffed.
Yeah,
you know?
the
And
thought
like
of buying cookies right now. Yeah,
but then you give it a week and people are buying for Christmas
like,
and stuff.
Holiday season
For sure. But now we have this place in Florida, so we're going there. First time, new tradition unlocked. We are going to Disney on actual Thanksgiving.
That's so cool.
Yeah. Normally we just go to a restaurant, like have it. The boys will golf during the day, whatever. This time we're quite literally going to a Disney park on Thanksgiving.
Was there any was everyone aligned on this?
They were. Yeah.
Was Sal into it as well?
Yeah, I think that it was like, why not? Kind of like
literally, why not?
All right, I mean,
you can eat dinner there.
Yeah,
have Thanksgiving dinner there.
That's the thing. Like, we're like, if we're gonna go one day, like, why not go that
Yeah.
day? It's not like we have any particular plans that day, and it's literally just the four of us to coordinate. It's just me, my mom, my dad, and my brother. So we're non-traditional Thanksgiving. We're like the anti-Thanksgiving.
Yep.
We do not see Thanksgiving,
but it's your own Thanksgiving. Like, that is your Thanksgiving.
Yeah, you're right.
And I'm okay with that.
No, I'm not. We talked about like the whole like significant other thing of it all, like what happens. I mean, I kind of last Thanksgiving, I was like, oh, maybe I'll celebrate it with Ben's like family this year. But he really only does something on Thanksgiving, and I spend the whole week with my family. So I'm like, would I like not go on this trip with my family just to spend one day? Like, so it was hard to.
I think I was talking about this in my vlog. Like, I feel like both of us came from families where it's just like four of us kind of vibes.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, obviously my mom has a boyfriend and stuff now too, but when one of them goes, then it's a really small holiday.
That is,
three
is a crowd.
Three is
a small crowd.
Before it's like just right.
Yeah,
it's a party. So especially for you, I think that makes sense. And we have so much time in our lives to do holidays with your significant other. And I've just been like talking to other people about it because, we get the question like, oh, where are you guys doing Thanksgiving? Oh, not together, because we don't do we don't live in the same state. I mean, you guys do, but we
do. If we sell, like, if I was here, like there was a world in which like we could do both or whatever. But like I said, it's just not.
It's not on the cards right now.
Yeah. It also doesn't seem like, I feel like we've talked about like the significance of it. And, like, it would be probably really nice, super nice if I was there. But like, I feel like, not to say that I pick my battles, but like that's real. I'm going to be so for real, like in a relationship, like I feel like we have priorities, and like,
Definitely.
I have other priorities of like attendance in terms of like other important family events. And like, we already have plans for Hanukkah and Christmas and like other stuff. So that's how I look at it, at least.
Yeah. He can come to Christmas because his family doesn't do Christmas.
Yeah.
So that works out great.
Yeah. And like we're going to do other stuff. So
yeah, I think, it's really important. I think a lot of people need to hear that too. Because the more people I talk to, they're like, I don't know, should I be doing it? I'm like, no, you do not need to. If you're feeling called to be with your family, that is beyond fair. And yes, if your significant other wants to come to your family, that's fine. But like, sorry, I'm just not ready to let that go yet.
No, I think you need to have a real talk about like, what's the priority? Like, like, is it like, hey, I want you to be there because it's like, it would be fun to celebrate it together? Or is it like really important because like grandma's 95 and like she really wants to see you? Like, what's happening here?
Yep. There's like significances.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's a word.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. That's why I went to Maine 2 years ago, because it was a significant. It was like, we need you here. She just moved to Maine. It's an important thing. And I was there.
Totally.
And Ryan came last year because to make it fair, but no, I'm kidding.
Yeah. No.
Not actually to make it fair. He just was like, I'll come to you now.
No. Every family is also very different with like the way that they go about it. And like,
I feel like if we had, not that you have a ton of cousins and like that secondary family, and so do I, but for holidays at least, like we don't do, like it's just us. So it's harder when one bird leaves the nest because it feels so small.
For sure. How was it that year without you? Did your family?
They are the best, and they like didn't want me to feel bad, but like this year we were talking about it, and they were like, obviously do what you got to do, but that was tough. It was really hard. I was like, so you guys missed me. They were like,
so you're like, you need me. Say less. I'll be here.
No, literally, you would have loved it. They were like, we need you. Well, because I make the cheese board. I'm the one who makes sure with the parade's on. I wear my annoying outfit. Like, it's
no.
Speaking of, I can't wait to see Bridget's outfit this year for Thanksgiving, acquired style.
Same. She always steps. Yeah, like she crazy fit. Yeah.
I'm just like donning like a sweater dress, but I
feel like this is literally the perfect quintessential Thanksgiving.
It's very thing. I feel like we're both giving Thanksgiving,
except that my sweater is shedding on my pants.
How can we stop that? It's the most annoying thing ever.
I don't know. It's also a problem right now with the rug in my bedroom, and it won't stop shedding.
How is it getting on your pants?
It's not. That's
rolling around.
It's like that material of like.
Yes. Yeah. No, it's definitely like if you get on your knees to like get something out of a drawer, it's on the knees. I hate that for you because I know exactly what you mean.
Yeah. I thought it would end by now.
Yeah.
Like one of the, I'm like, oh, it's just in the first few vacuums.
Yeah.
Hasn't ended.
First few vacuums.
That's fine. So tell me about your Thanksgiving. I know you bring your family together.
I guess I do.
Have to be there.
I have to. Well, it's funny. No, like my mom texted me. She was like, Michael wants to know, her boyfriend, Michael wants to know what the menu is going to be this year. I'm like,
you curate the menu too?
I don't even like cook really. I do the corn casserole. Every year they want my permission on the menu. No, it's hysterical.
Do they like first course, second course? Like, or is it just
not like I'm making a menu on Canva or anything? It's not.
You should.
I probably should, honestly.
You're
like add some flair.
CEO of the vibes.
CEO of the vibes. No, but I definitely like have opinions clearly, and I'm very, as you know, I mean, we're both very nostalgic, and like I like things a certain way. So like a lot of times we do turkey and ham, and one year we didn't do ham, and I was pretty pissed. Like I was like, but I can't be because I'm not doing a lot of it. So if I, but this year my mom was like, "What do you want?" I was like, "I want ham, turkey if other people want it," but like I really could care less about turkey. I like turkey in other forms, but not on Thanksgiving.
I got like turkey the other day on a sandwich, and I was just like, it's just so mid. Like it's like so like it's not offensive, but it's just like meh.
It's not giving as much. No, I don't mind a turkey sandwich, but it's like I don't need like the turkey.
I know, and it's always dry by the time it's served.
Dry. I guess that's what gravy's for, but we're not a gravy family, or maybe we are. I just never touch it. I don't even know.
Would your mom eat turkey like that?
Oh yeah. Wait, with gravy or just in general?
I don't know. Like I'm trying to picture Peaceful Michelle's Thanksgiving plate.
Oh, it's turkey, and then which we have to play this or that. Thanksgiving edition is the cranberry sauce. Have you ever had the cranberry?
Oh yeah, not for me.
It's so tart, bitter, but she like douses her turkey in cranberry sauce. That's like her thing. But our menu will be ham, green beans, of course, not casserole, just green beans, corn casserole, my favorite, and mashed potatoes. And then dinner rolls. Have to have like the buns.
Yes.
Oh, butter.
Delicious. Delicious. Fuck. Do you do the dessert?
Oh yeah. I'm not in charge of desserts because they don't trust me. My pumpkin pie and like a cheesecake, I think.
That's fine.
Yeah.
That's perfectly perfectly acceptable.
But one thing we've never done is mac and cheese, but I feel like a lot of people do mac and cheese.
That's interchangeable. Yeah.
Interchangeable, yes. I do a cheese board.
Yeah, I feel like it's too much cheese. Like you get to a point where it's like
there's lots of cheese happening. It's
yes.
Like, where are we gonna put our cheese? That's that. But yeah, and then the night before we'll be going out on Thanksgiving Eve. It's very much Danny and the boys because all my girlfriends are out of town except for one, and she can't come to dinner because we always do like dinner and then we all go out together. And she can't do dinner, so it's gonna be me and the boys, and then she'll join us to like go out after in Tampa.
Oh wow!
Yeah,
so Thanksgiving Eve is still kicking.
Still, it's more so just like for us, like at this point, I might see if I can get the group to pivot to St. Pete because St. Pete's really fun. I've told you, but because I don't know, but we'll see. But we're gonna do something. Just it's like our way to
that's completely
see each other.
Fine.
And
yeah. But you're going here for the week though, right? Like,
yeah, we're going home for the week. Going to the dentist, because I still go to dentist.
Oh, it's Florida. One of those.
Yeah, that kind of vibe. But do you want to play a little Thanksgiving this or that?
Yeah,
to get in the episode. Mood. Yeah, to get in the mood. Okay. I know your answer for and mine. Parade or football?
A parade for sure.
Yeah, parade. I mean, love football, but like the parade is very exciting.
Of course, and I look forward to the commentary every year.
Yes.
This SpongeBob is back. No, and SpongeBob is awesome. And with him is Ariana Grande's boyfriend performing SpongeBob.
No, literally, I don't know why it's always like the same characters. Like we need to get Wicked in there. I mean, maybe there will be some.
It's I think that they're very expensive. You need big budget to like get them permission to do it, but then also I think the build out of the float.
So do you think
balloons, whatever? Like, I mean, where do they think about the size of a place where they have to make?
Where do they store them? Do you think that's why they always have Snoopy every year because they've already made Snoopy? He's already been licensed and approved.
Yeah, and like they need a whole crew of people to like walk Snoopy.
They do. It's like, I'm on the Snoopy crew. Yep. Pumpkin pie or apple pie, if you had to choose?
I'm not a fruit and dessert lover, period.
Right,
but if I had to choose one, I would say pumpkin. How about you?
Yeah.
You don't
It's
like
more
pie,
seasonal.
do you?
I don't like die for pie.
I don't die.
Do you die for pie?
Not at all. That is probably my last choice in the ranking of desserts. Like
Hey, pie seems like a healthy dessert for some reason.
that's what I'm saying. And it's like it's dessert.
It shouldn't be
good.
healthy. People
No.
love
I know apple pie I feel like is one of the most popular desserts. And it's just
it feels like I love fruit, but it just feels like I'm eating fruit. Like what's the
that's
point?
what I'm saying. And
You're so right.
and the cooked apples, I'm sorry, it's just wrong.
No, cooked apples are gross.
Yeah.
The cinnamon's kind of exciting, I guess, on the on the apple pie, but that's about it.
No.
This one's no, we're not doing that one. It said rake leaves or bake pies. Like
Well, you don't have to rake leaves is the thing.
I don't have to rake.
Who would
leaves.
willingly
choose-
rake leaves? It's like that's yard work. That's like my dad's least favorite
Yeah.
part of the season. He's like, damn, I have to rake leaves.
Do you know the lore about me and raking leaves? Did I ever tell you this?
Yeah, you wanted to that one time or something,
Yeah.
right? And then you like
It was so pick me of me.
Yeah.
Honestly, I was like trying to kiss up to Ryan's family. I'm like, I
Yeah.
want to rake. So we like literally raked leaves one day because I'd never done it before, and now I get why people like your dad aren't excited to do it.
no,
It's exhausting.
oh my gosh, it's so. And then you got to get out the leaf blower, and
Yeah,
it's
it's a
loud, and
process.
yeah.
Then you got to pile it all together, and then you put it
So
in like
many
the
bags.
leaf bag. Oh my god, so much. Cyber Monday or Black Friday?
Well, I guess this brings us to are you shopping in person on Black Friday?
No.
Yeah, no, me neither.
The online deals have gotten so good.
I know.
It used to be so fun, like making the YouTube videos,
I know.
going in person, but it doesn't hit.
I feel like it's all for the sale of like $10. Like I could be wrong, but like I feel like you don't get much of a discount. Like it's not worth it.
It's definitely not worth it. And you get up so early for what?
Yeah, it's like maybe fun to do it with your friends, and you're like, oh, it's exciting, but like it's
Yeah.
I'm an online shop. I like to do it from my bed, you know.
So
Yeah.
fun. You just sit there during Thanksgiving week with your fam. Like I feel like you and your mom always sit down.
We do, and we
this.
do Rakuten. We have the Rakuten
Yes.
tab open because we're
an
like
added
ready to,
bonus.
you know, get it. I need to like pre-plan. We're recording this the week before, and I really want to like be smart about it and like have because I have some Christmas gift ideas, like what I'm giving.
Yeah.
I feel like I need to like buy them when they're on sale, you know?
Right. Yeah. It's like, let me take a look at my list of what I want to
Get my
people.
link saved.
That's true. Like plan your buy.
Literally, though.
Literally. Cornbread or dinner rolls? I'm going dinner rolls.
Yeah, I think I'll have to say the same, but a fresh cornbread, like
I
not from a
know.
box mix. Like I'm talking like from scratch.
So fucking
It's
good.
really good.
With butter. If you
Yeah.
put a little butter on it. But like obviously, but I guess if it's Thanksgiving, maybe cornbread. I don't know.
Are we talking like dinner rolls, like homemade dinner rolls? Or
I
you
guess.
talk- yeah.
I
You did like the Hawaiian rolls or no?
No, I mean those are fine, but not like they're not sweet. They're like
No.
just like dinner rolls at like a restaurant. I don't know.
I like a dinner roll too, but there's like certain types I like. You know?
Yeah, I wonder if
I'm
we're
so-
thinking of the same kind.
Like a white fluffy.
Yeah, like a white fluffy one that kind of looks like the Hawaiian rolls, but they're not
Uh-huh.
sweet, maybe ish. Are you there?
Yes, I'm there. Yeah, I'm trying to. There's like a local restaurant like in my town. I feel like that I'm thinking of that has like the perfect.
Oh
white
yes.
dinner roll. Yeah,
Take us there. Hot cocoa or apple cider?
We had this discussion the other day.
Yeah, we were literally at an
Yeah,
event.
no, I was insulted when you were like, "Do you want apple cider?" I was like, "Who the fuck do you think I am? Like that I would get apple cider right now? That's so."
You know what it was? The line was stressing me out because
Yeah,
like
I
we were in the line and there was people cutting, and so I was like, Brooke, do you want apple cider or hot
It would make
cocoa?
it easier to get the apple cider.
It was because I was like,
Yes, because it was open. No one wants that.
no one wants that, and the guy just kept being like, "What do you guys want?" Like, obviously, I want the hot cocoa.
I know, like that's what I came. I mean, this is the hot cocoa bar. Like it
Yeah.
was like,
Yeah, that was it. We went to an Amazon holiday soiree, and that was, I mean, Kelsey Ballerini was there, Chase Stokes
yeah,
was
they
there.
walked right past me. They were gorgeous.
Yeah, they walked right past you. I totally didn't see her, but
I saw both of them. I saw Boom.
you
Boom.
saw him too.
Yes.
Oh my god,
He was like 2 steps behind her. There might have been like a publicist or someone in between
They're
them.
so
yeah.
cute.
I mean, but I'm trying to like work on like freaking out because I know like it makes them feel uncomfortable. You know, if I'm like, oh,
Yeah,
Danielle, look, like, you know,
look
like,
at that. Look at those animals. Like,
'cause they like saw me, not to be like, oh, they saw me, but like we're passing each other. It's like,
yeah,
it's
so
weird if I'm like, yeah,
oh my god, yeah.
or like pointing or like whispering. You know what I mean? I know, like, you know how it is to be talked about. Not like in a way of like that, but like I just am trying to treat them like normal people. I don't know.
Yeah, of course. They're just like us. They're just like
Yeah,
us.
we're all at the same party.
Hey, we're all dogs here.
So definitely hot cocoa. You were aligned on that.
Yeah, definitely. Apple cider, I guess, is more Thanksgiving though.
I would have that at like an apple orchard, but that's like pretty much the only time. Like I'm not like I'm not a.
Yeah, I actually do really like apple cider.
It's actually really good in a drink. Like apple cider
hot
and like
toddy
vodka
or whatever.
or like something.
A little vodka, a little.
Yeah.
Those are really
Put that in your mug.
Put that in your mug, baby. Watch the boys play football.
Truly. Yeah.
The only other one on there was grilled veggies or steamed veggies, and I decided that we didn't need to do that one because that's weird.
They're all punishment on Thanksgiving. I mean, honestly, I feel no, I don't
They're
know.
literally all punishment. But do you know where you're gonna be? I mean, you don't have to say because we don't want people to find you and hurt you.
No,
but
I mean, I was thinking about it and I was like, yeah, we'll be at Epcot. So we'll be all around the world on Thanksgiving.
Oh, that's perfect. You can celebrate Thanksgiving in every country.
Yes.
And you'll celebrate one of the countries for Thanksgiving. That's perfect.
Of course.
You can snack, get some stuff.
Yes.
Will you ride the rides or are you guys
I ride every ride.
Do you get fast passes and get the app going?
I researched it and I have to like do something 3 days before. It's like, one of those. And we have to like pick our, pick our strategy.
Yeah,
there.
I forgot the name of it. I learned it all last year. I think we were going to maybe go to Disney on the day after Thanksgiving.
Oh, on Black Friday.
Yeah, that's what Ryan and I did last year.
Yeah.
It worked. But then my mom's like, but then we can't eat the leftovers. I'm like, we can have them on Saturday. So I don't know. Maybe we'll be
maybe we'll
intersecting.
be one day off of each other. Which park would you go to?
I don't know because last year Ryan and I. Oh no, we did both. We went to Epcot.
Yeah, you guys park hopped.
So fun. We went to Epcot during the day, Magic Kingdom at night. My family loves. We really like both. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to convince them. I might have to wait till Christmas when I go back for. We'll go one of them.
On that note, there's a new Universal Park opening in May of next year. Yes, I can't wait.
A whole new park?
Third park.
What's it called? Is this with Despicable Me and all those?
It's Super Mario, yes. Nintendo World.
Yes.
Another Harry Potter. They're opening another Harry Potter world. So
they don't have enough.
No,
they need one in each
people love
park.
it so much. Now they have. I'm like, what even could they possibly do next? They're like Ministry of Magic. Like,
wow.
Like that was like a subplot, but like they're like, no worries, we got you covered.
And then they get people wanting to go to each park because there's a Harry Potter world at each park.
No, of course.
They got you there.
There's like the train thing that takes you from the one to the other. So maybe they'll expand that. I actually am. I am excited about it. Like that's cool. I would definitely.
I want to do like a big Orlando trip where you hit everything in a week.
It's exhausting. I will say you
would have to have a day in between. Yeah. Like you couldn't do it back to back, but that's why I want to be there for a week. Or I guess I could drive from Tampa, but so much to do there.
There is a lot of activities.
Or you like go to Disney for a weekend and then like a few months later you go to or Universal. I don't know the right way to do it, but I just miss it all.
Yeah. And then because there's like little side quests you could do, like
definitely.
You could do like Disney Springs and like other stuff that's not as like intensive, but like more.
You have to go to security now at Disney Springs. Do you know this? I did not know this.
I did know that. Yeah, I know. They're really locking up.
Yeah, I guess I'd rather feel safe.
No, for sure.
So,
yeah. But I am excited to be a Disney adult. It's been a while.
I can't wait. Can you vlog that or content? Something?
Yes, I do. I do my little TikToks, what I eat in a day, but also vlog. It's fun.
Can you please?
I love a ride. I know. POV, you're on the Avatar ride or something.
Yeah, like I need some, I don't know. I guess you wouldn't be on the monorail because you'll just do Epcot, but just take me back.
I know. We have to practice our patience because it's always,
Yeah, you get to know your family a lot in line, waiting for your turn. Well, we hope that you all have an amazing Thanksgiving. We are very thankful for each and every one of you. And I mean, obviously, both of our Thanksgivings look so different. I feel like it's so fun to talk about it, but it's also so normal to like all have different kinds of Thanksgivings. Or maybe you're with your partner this year, for
or you're working,
or
not celebrating, whatever it may be. I feel like there's different seasons of life, but just know that we're thankful for you.
We are so thankful for you, and we love you guys so much. And don't worry, we'll see you guys next week for another episode. Bye.
Bye.